Hi, everyone. I want you to get to know one of our rock stars that we have at Zimworks. His name is Taff, and he works for Underbite Management, one of the large DSOs that we work with. Good morning, Taff.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing, Brenda?
I'm doing great. Well, I guess it's afternoon for you. You've probably put in quite a few hours already today.
Yeah, no, quite a few already. It's pretty much halfway through the day for me right now.
Oh, wow.
So,
That's really great. So Taff, tell me what it is that you do for your company.
All right, great. So I am an accounting manager for Underbite Dental Management. As Brenda said, it's a DSO. What I predominantly do for Underbite, I work in billing. I work in work a bit in payroll. Partly, mainly actually in accounts payable, but everything else sort of falls within this particular realm because I handle all the payments that are done for the company. And I also work with the labs, so I negotiate prices with the labs. I interact with the labs for taxes and the likes. Yeah, so that's around about the spectrum of what I do.
So it kind of sounds like you're indispensable to that company.
I would really like to think so. Yes. Yes.
So tell me about your education background. What type of degree do you have?
Well, I've got a bachelor degree in finance and accounting from Rhodes University, which is a university in South Africa. Majored in finance, which is where my initial passion really is in, like finance and investment banking. But accounting is also something that I'm become very good at doing the degree itself. So yeah, that's my background.
Wonderful. And what made you decide to come work for Zimworks?
So the story behind how I ended up at Zimworks is that I had a couple of friends of mine who work here who had been talking about it for a while and suggested that I come through and apply. I didn't actually apply. What ended up happening is that one of my friends passed my CV on to the recruitment, and the rest is history pretty much. But yeah, it was, I think the interview that I had with my client with Underbite was great. Like as soon as I met with the team, I knew this is where I was supposed to be.
And how long have you been working with them?
It's been a year and a month now, actually.
Wow. Well, congratulations. I know that they absolutely think the world of you. So obviously you've been doing a good job for them. So let me get to know Taff just a little bit outside of the box of Zimworks and your accounting background. In your free time, what do you do?
I read a lot. I'm very passionate about continuous education or continuous knowledge. So I read a lot of books. I do like to go out, and I play a lot of sport as well on the weekends. I play a lot of golf. Yeah.
I did not know that about you. Are you good?
Not really. If I'm being honest, not really. But I am learning. I've got a coach that I see every couple of weeks, and he's been showing me the ropes, and I really like it. It's like a nice sport to talk to people. It's because it's such a you're walking and stuff, so you get a lot of time to converse, and so I like that a lot.
That's awesome. And what football team do you support?
Manchester United, the only team that's worth supporting.
Oh, yeah. Goodness gracious. Do you watch American football?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I've watched a few games. Yeah, I watched a few games, like soccer games, not actual football, but I watched a few soccer games.
I knew that's what you're going to say, soccer games. Oh, that's awesome. What is your favorite food?
I love sushi. I love sushi. Like I said that 3 times, so you understand how much I love sushi.
Is it super expensive over there in Zimbabwe?
I wouldn't say so. I don't really think so. It is a little pricey, but it's one of those things I can do maybe once a month, or just spoil myself.
Awesome. And what kind of food will you never ever eat?
Or what food? I would eat anything. Like if someone else is eating it, I'll try it. I like trying out new stuff.
Really,
So I
including
don't think
like
there's
sweetbreads and organ meat and stuff like that?
uh no. I'm definitely not
I
eating that.
found it. I found it. You wait.
I'm
I'm gonna
definitely not
come over
eating
there
that.
and like serve you sweetbread or organ meat or something and see if you'll eat
Okay,
it.
I will try sweetbread. Bring it on.
Okay. All right. Well, you better look it up and make sure you know what it is.
All right, I'll do that.
So how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have got 3 siblings, 2 brothers and a sister. Uh, my older brother works outside of the country in South Africa. My sister here in Zimbabwe, she's a designer. And my brother, he also works here as a logistics manager.
And do you still live at home or do you have your own place now?
I've lived by myself for a while. Yeah, I've lived by myself for like the last 3-4 years. I couldn't live with my mom. Like my relationship with her has gotten so much better since I moved out. So I'd advise everyone with parents and stress, move out.
Well, as a mother who doesn't have any children living at home, amen to that. 100% believe it. On the weekends, what can we find you doing? Like on Saturday, what are you going to do Saturday?
Well, this Saturday, I'm probably going to take my girlfriend out. We're going to go to have like lunch. It was a surprise for her. It was a birthday yeah. So I'm going to take out for dinner or something.
Okay.
And that's pretty, yeah.
So you're probably already planning for Valentine's Day too. Why do I see sushi in your future?
It's probably, she's probably going to buy it for me, but I know I have to do something for her. So I've got to have like 2 different
fun,
gifts,
right?
like in the space of 2 weeks. I mean, it's so much stress.
And you said you like to read. What was the last book that you read?
The last book I read, I'm actually reading it. Okay, I haven't finished reading it, but it was actually a gift from Tanner, who happens to be the CEO of Underbite. It's called The Makings of a Manager by Jenny. I think Julie. Yeah. So it's a nice book to read. Like it's teaching you about management, and like for a lot of new managers, and I'm a new manager for my team. So, but it's also very like light, so you can read it even for your general like life skills, and like it's quite a good book.
And what would you say to somebody that is considering hiring someone from Support DDS or from Zimworks in general? What would you tell them would be good advice if they're thinking about hiring someone?
I'll say good advice. I think you have, let me not say necessarily advice, but maybe let me just prop up what I think happens here. It's a very great space to work in. The people here are very great. All of us are pretty well educated, so we do know what we're doing, and you will have a strong caliber of hardworking individuals who want to see your business grow the same way that they want to individually grow, but they do generally have a passion for what they do, and you won't be disappointed. Let me put it that way.
And my very last question to you is, where do you picture yourself 5 years from now?
I like to, like when I said earlier on, like I believe in continuous education, like so continuously adding to your skills. So in 5 years, I would like to see myself in a place where I have got more decision making input for Underbite, within the company, and I would like to see myself climb up the ladder in general. Like I have started doing that right now, but I would like to see myself, further and further up the ladder in the next 5.
Well, that's awesome. I'm sure everyone is very grateful to hear that. With somebody with your background, as invaluable as you are, we want to keep you in the company and watch you elevate and grow both our company and their company. So Taff, thank you so much for joining me today on this brief little interview. I appreciate it. Now, I'm sure you have other work that you have to do before you get done for the day, but thank you very much for meeting me today.
Yeah, thank you so much, Brenda, for having me. It was a pleasure.